It is a great honor and pleasure for me to have the opportunity to make an official visit to the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. At the same time, I wish to thank Minister Carlos Faria for his very cordial and friendly invitation. Although the officials of the Republic of Serbia and Venezuela maintain contacts on the fringes of different international gatherings, I'm glad that today I am the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Serbia who has the opportunity to visit your wonderful country after more than a decade. This visit is also important in light of the fact that it is realized in the year when our two countries mark 140 years since the establishment of diplomatic relations. In the long history of our diplomatic relations, despite pressures in different historical periods, we managed to preserve a high level of mutual respect and appreciation when it comes to issues of key national importance and interest. This kind of mutual respect and support between our countries is not new. It has a tradition in our joint participation in the work of the non-aligned movement. I will remind you that Serbia highly appreciates Venezuela's participation in the commemorative meeting held last October in Belgrade at a high level. What Serbia appreciates, not only appreciates, but can never forget, is your support to our views on the issue of Kosovo and Metohija, which for us is an issue of the first-class national importance. In this context, I take the opportunity to express my gratitude to Minister Carlos Faria for the consistent support of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to the preservation of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Republic of Serbia. Non-interference in the internal affairs of states, preservation of sovereignty and territorial integrity, the right to a sovereign policy and respect for international law, not the right of the strongest, remain the basic principles of conducting our state policy. I am glad that today in Caracas we discussed issues of fundamental importance for both countries. We agreed that it is necessary to continue to strengthen the political dialogue at all levels, as well as to hold political consultations, a mechanism that we will reactive in the near future in accordance with what was agreed upon today. We talked about internal issues, but also about regional and global opportunities and ways for Serbia and Venezuela to face the challenges of changing international circumstances, while at the same time protecting their national interests. We discussed modalities for strengthening cooperation in the field of economy and tourism, despite the large geographical distance, also bearing in mind the similarity of our mentalities and the closeness of the people. We have taken concrete steps that will contribute to better acquirance and easier connectivity between our citizens. An important mechanism is cooperation in the field of culture and education. And in that context, we signed the Memorandum of Cooperation between our two national libraries. I'm very pleased that we also signed the Memorandum of Understanding on cooperation in the fields of youth and sports between the competent ministries of our two countries. It is known that sport is a global language that everyone understands, and the cooperation of the youth will be the pledge of our close future relations. And, as Commander Chavez once said, no haremos el futuro grande que estamos buscando si no conocemos el pasado grande que tuvamos. So, the foundation of our future relations, which we continue to build today, will be our friendly cooperation during all these 140 years of diplomatic relations.